Hey guys, welcome to Milgat Farms. It's a beautiful day today. It's been in the teens for the last week or two. Today, I think we're in the 30s. So, hey, I'm dressed appropriately. It's just absolutely wonderful. Beautiful day. Yesterday, we tried to turn the vacuum pump on and check our lines, but right here, I can see, right here, we had a blockage of ice, and so no vacuum could even get to the bush. Today, we've got the warmer weather and the vacuum is working. We're gonna go in and check the monitor system and see if we're pulling any vacuum. I'm pretty sure we've got some leaks here and there, but we may still be able to draw it down a little bit. Let's go check that out. This is our monitoring system, and we can tell right now we're pulling 10 inches of vacuum. North on the road has zero vacuum, which suggests that what we've got is an open spot somewhere. Everything is suppressed. You can see everything's in red. And I'm gonna do a video on this pretty soon. Basically, this is just a way for us to monitor our lines. What I need to do now is head up on the mountain and shut off some valves and then come back and check this out. Breaker. I'm looking for a hot mama. She hates it when I do that. My kids are probably screaming. She can't hear me. A breaker. I'm looking for a hot mama. Oh. It is very helpful if I turn up the volume. What you're reading on the north line along the tree line?
North lower line is at 19.6.
Well, that's pretty darn good. It's not where I want to be, but it's still good. Is it climbing that you can tell? Wait maybe 2-3 minutes and then just come back to me and tell me what that number is again, please.
Okay.
I'm heading up in the side-by-side on the north side to listen and see if I can find any leaks. All right, you guys think we're gonna find a leak? I think we're gonna find one. I also think I'm gonna fall down too, because I didn't really properly dress for today.
The extractor is at 24.3 and the line is 23.4.
Yeah, that says that there's a leak somewhere. And I'm listening, I don't see it, so I'm gonna walk the north line. Can you give me a quick time check?
235.
That's great. I think we'll be able to get this line and maybe one more done. I'm walking. So here's our line. Here's our view. Oh, isn't that cool? Look, we'll walk over here. This is our view. Isn't that neat? There's our sugar barn down there. And we're more likely to find a leak probably that way than the other way. So we're gonna walk that and see what we got. We are about 200 meters past where we were just a moment ago. Walk the line here. Everything is above me. All my drops and laterals, actually that's backwards. All my laterals with the drops on them are above me. And so every now and again, I pause. I'm listening for a leak. I don't hear it. Because we're pulling, guys, because we're pulling, what, 23 inches, it's highly likely that we're gonna find a leak. Or hear it, let me say that. Because once you're pulling that much vacuum, that's a whole lot of sucking. Or sucking sound. Or that's a lot of vacuum. And therefore, when a tap is off, or you've got a hole somewhere, you're gonna be able to hear it. So we're gonna keep going. We gotta go around this draw here, and we're gonna head over there where Jesse and I were the other day putting in the sensors. So we're gonna head over there, and then we're gonna call Emily and see what's up. And mind you, it's snowing again, or it snowed again. We got more coming, and it's not unusual for us to have this much snow. Definitely not unusual. But it's nice, you know, it's not completely 16 degrees or negative, which could always be just painful when you got to work it. And of course, walking this thing is a little sketchy at times. I'm listening, I don't hear anything. All right, we're gonna make our way across the draw and then call Emily when we get the other side. You know, with the snow being so soft, it's slippery, that's for sure. We're almost at the end. Whoa, buddy. I don't have to go all the way there, but we'll go anyway. Breaker, you got a hot mama on the other end. Hey,
beauty is in the eye and all that.
What do you see on the line?
It is still at 23.4. It's not a leak. The extractor is always a few degrees more than the rest of them. It has always been that way.
Yeah, that's a difference of the elevation. So yeah, it is. But the history of what this sensor read last year would give us an indication of what it's capable of. I don't know it off the cuff. I'll look at it later when I get back. If you don't see it on your side. If you happen to walk by it and you see that it changed, would you call me?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Do you think I should bring my wheel with me today, or the,
I don't know what she's talking about.
room?
Well, I don't think you should spin up that bat that we have to do the video on. That wouldn't work.
No, I wouldn't take that, but I need to spin up another single so I can apply something that's on one of my other bobbins.
Well, that's what you gotta do then. Oh, look at that. That's a tree. I'm a-walking. There's a maple tree.
These boots are made for walking.
I'm definitely putting that on the video. All right. So this is the section I'm gonna walk. The road is up past the lateral up there. And when the wind stops, I should be able to hear anything below me. So we'll see. You know what's a hoot, guys? You know what's interesting? I walked these woods hundreds and hundreds of times. And every time I walk in the woods, I find another tree. Look at this right here. You see this tree right here in front of me? That's maple. And it's right, there's a lateral over there. There's a lateral right there. And this is a big old maple. Well, it's not big, but it's a good sized maple. We can get one tap out of it or two taps. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna walk up here. I hope I'm not gonna fall. I still don't hear anything. Whenever I walk through the woods and I find a tree, I use my engineer tape. I can see orange for a pretty good distance. That's going to alert me that there's a tree here that I should do something with. And orange, these are going to let me know that there's a tree here that I can do something with. I can see the orange from a pretty good distance. If it was going to be a tree that I was going to take for wood, it would be pink. And that works pretty good too. I can see that. But we use different colors here on the farm to delineate different things. And right now, orange is the key for us to, you know, catch trees and add trees to our lines. It's time to keep walking. Right now I'm above the road. Everything that's under vacuum is below me. And so I'm listening, and honestly, I'm not hearing anything. I'm gonna walk down and get the side-by-side. Actually, we gotta walk a little bit longer. So I need to walk from the side-by-side all the way down to the valve. And once I've done that, then I've eliminated all possibilities of a leak on the main line. That doesn't mean we don't have a leak on one of the laterals, but it means that at least the main line doesn't have any real problems. So the next step in that process, or this process, is sort of, you know, we're going to do each line the same way. Let me go with that. So I'm right here at a termination point. So I'm at the end of a lateral, and you can tell because there's a blue seat here. It doesn't allow the air to go or the water to travel on this side, but it will let it go that direction. So let's pop it off and listen to it. Hear it? Ever so slightly, you can hear it. Now, it's gonna have to be pretty darn quiet for me to hear this from any kind of distance. As I'm walking through the woods, it's gonna be really hard for me to hear a lateral that may be disconnected. So we're gonna really focus today on the main line itself. If we find a leak on a main line, that's what we're gonna isolate and fix, and then move on to the next main line. Okay. I'm gonna take that as a maybe. What are you reading on the north line? All right, thanks. I'm gonna shut that line off, and then I'm gonna turn another one on, call you in about, I don't know, 5 or 10. Thank you very much.
Alright, well, time check. It is 10 after 3. I have to leave in 20 minutes.
Well, that's not gonna work so well. Okay, that's fine. What I'm gonna do is turn things on and then come up, or come down. Hey, do me a favor, and that is go back to the computer. I wonder if it's recording so we can see how long the north line kept the vacuum, because that would be helpful, not information. At any rate, I'm heading up. I'm coming down in a minute. line checking is done for the day. Ooh, and it's getting cold too. I'm about to go walk up. Oh boy. Guys, I'm gonna walk up here, get on the road, walk all the way around, get my side-by-side, come all the way back down, go check on the vacuum, see what we got. Oh, it's been a, oh wow. I made it back up. Man, my feet are full of stuff. I made it back up to the side-by-side, guys, and it looks like we don't have a leak on the north line along the trees, which is a good sign. And now it's time to go let my wife have some fun with some girls in town. So I'm gonna head down, pick up the kids, and go out and try to find some place to go sleigh riding. You know, here on the farm, I think we got a few places to do it. I really don't want to get stuck up in any locust bushes, so maybe we'll stick close by the house. I don't know. This process that I'm doing right now is probably going to take 2 days more than what I've already put into it. We don't have a full day. We just got a few hours in it today. But at least we've got the lines freed up of the ice that was in them. This north line looks okay, but I can't say for sure until I look at the data. The next line we're going to tackle is the north central and the north along the road. So I've opened up those valves, and now that those valves are open, by the time I get back to the barn, I'll be able to check the vacuum on those sensors from there, and we'll determine, you know, how much walking I'm going to have to do tomorrow. Guys, thanks for taking time out of your day to watch our videos. We really appreciate it. Consider giving us that thumbs up, and you know, comments, really good, very helpful. We love it. Give us some comments if you can think of some information you'd like to learn about our farm or this area. You know, let us know. We'll do our very best to get a video done on it and let you know that we put it up. So it's time to ride on back down, hang out with the kids, have a little fun. And until next time, God bless you guys.